Hi, I'm Blythe Kala, and I'll be your co-host for this very last episode of Table Topical in October.
And I'm Michael Robert Holmes, same, only with my name in place of Blythe's.
In this episode, we'll be talking about old school D&D taking on new school D&D in court.
A classic sci-fi film and TV franchise finally comes to the TTRPG market.
Borderlands fans get meta with the upcoming Bunkers and Badasses.
And Goodman Games wants you to write 5e content for them. We're all rolling with advantage this turn, so let's go ahead and get started.
The Dragonlance setting for D&D makes up a huge part of its DNA, and the depth and breadth of material available for older generations, as well as an extensive selection of novels, were the gateway drug for many tabletop gamers. Creators Margaret Weis and Tracy Hickman have been hard at work on a new trilogy of novels set in the unique world for years, but publisher Wizards of the Coast have unceremoniously pulled the plug on them, and there is a lot of legal wrangling back and forth, and Wizards of the Coast isn't exactly being lawful good in this matter. Weiss and Hickman, for their part, are playing it as cool as they can, but we completely understand the heartache that comes with years of hard work effectively vanishing. Here's hoping that 2021 will bring all the parties together and that they can come to an agreement and that we can all get to explore the realms of Dragonlance again. Or for the first time.
With the success of Free League's Alien RPG, it would seem that the market is hungry for more officially licensed games based on fan-favorite franchises. Say that 5 times fast, I dare ya. Well, if you happen to enjoy the adventures of a certain time-hopping killing machine, then you're in luck. Nightfall Games, the publishers of the current iteration of the uber-violent Slay Industries, announced on October 20th that they would be publishing the official Terminator role-playing game. Now, details are scant at this time, but if I were a betting man, I would guess that fans can expect a lot of high-octane sci-fi adventure and lots of shooting. Oh, and it's also going to look really cool, so that's an extra added bonus. Now, make sure to keep an eye on Nightfall's Facebook page, as there are sure to be more developments in the coming months. Dun, 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 dun.
Bunkers and Badasses is a game within a game in the Borderlands series, featured in the second installment of the video game series originally. Fans of the game have been coming up with their own homebrew versions for quite some time now, but the metagame is about to get an official release thanks to the team at Nerdvana Games. There will be 2 versions available. The basic version is a source book, which includes rules for players to create their own Vault Hunter and explore the world of B&B. But if you need a little more swag, the deluxe edition will include maps, minis, dice, and even a Bunker Master screen. You can pre-order both right now at Nerdvana's site, and in the immortal words of Tiny Tina herself, come on in, because you're gonna miss the fun!
The last bit of news this week comes from Goodman Games, the publishers of Dungeon Crawl Classics and a ton of other games. With the company looking to expand their catalog of 5e-centric material, they have put out an open call for not only playtest groups, but also editors and writers. So, if you've ever wanted to dip your toe in content creation for the tabletop community that you yourself are a part of, you really couldn't ask for a better opportunity. Keep in mind, though, that the window of submissions ends on November 8th, so get those fingers to typing.
Actually, one real last bit of news is that DriveThruRPG is doing an amazing Halloween sale right now on their site, so after this episode, why don't you go get yourself some spooky new goodies?
Now, by the time this airs, Halloween will be nearly upon us, so why not treat yourself to some tricked out dice from Dice Envy, huh? Just go to diceenvy.com/GWNP for 10% off at checkout. Now that offer is so good, it's scary.
Don't forget to check us out on the social medias at GWNP_pod on Twitter and Instagram, and Games We Never Play on Facebook. We also have a Patreon, so you go check it out. There's lots of cool stuff for you to see.
I've been Michael Robert Holmes. You can find me on Twitter at MRH_3E. You can find me on Instagram at Michael R. Holmes. And I am now part of the Shadows of Gotham Twitch stream, part of the Games We Never Play network, live on Wednesday nights. You can find us at twitch.tv/GWNP.
I've been your host, Blythe Kala. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch at Blythe Kala 93. This has been Table Topical. And don't worry, we'll be back.
I see what you did there.